Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I will share my Minoxidil experience with you guys and some of the side effects that I experienced. When I used Minoxidil a few years ago, there were blogs and videos about it, but nobody really mentioned the side effects that I will experience with it. So when my hair started falling a few years ago, I was freaking out. Every time I was shampooing my hair, there were so many hair on my hands and I was freaking out. I started visiting all these doctors, hair specialists, and this one doctor, they recommended me Minoxidil. They told me that with Minoxidil, it can make your scalp really itchy, it can make your scalp dry, red. But one thing they forgot to tell me was that I will experience white hair. I will get white hair from using Minoxidil. And it is actually a very common side effect of Minoxidil. Of course, not everybody experiences white hair from Minoxidil, but in my case, not only Minoxidil was very irritating, but I started getting white hair from it. So when I started using Minoxidil, this doctor, they said that my scalp will go through this shedding phase. In the beginning, I will lose hair, but then my hair will grow back again. So when I started using Minoxidil, the first thing that I experienced was hair loss. I was already freaking out, then I started freaking out even more that my hair are falling. But this doctor, they told me in the beginning, my hair will fall, but after a few months, I will get my hair back. My hair will regrow again. So I was using Minoxidil every single day, and as I was using it every single day, it was making my scalp really itchy, oh my god. And I have oily scalp and it was making my scalp dry. After using Minoxidil for like 6-7 months, my scalp was really irritated. You know when you get hurt and your skin gets swollen and when you touch your skin it feels soft? I hope I'm making sense. That's how it made my scalp. It's like my scalp was swollen. It was very soft. And every time I used to shampoo my hair, every time I used to touch my scalp, it used to hurt a little bit. Like my scalp was swollen, very sensitive. So after using Minoxidil for like 6-7 months, that's when I started noticing that I'm getting new hair and my hair fall stopped completely and I was really happy. But as I started getting new hair, there were a lot of white hair. In the beginning, I started noticing white hair on these sides. Then I started noticing white hair on my beard area. I even got a white hair on my eyebrow. So rude, like why? I got one hair as well. In the beginning, I was completely fine with getting white hair. I was just really happy that I'm getting my hair back. But then someone in my family, they commented about me getting white hair. And oh my god, you guys, it's been few years. Every time I look at myself in the mirror, all I see is white hair. Like I cannot ignore those white hair. Why do people talk so much? Like if you're noticing something different in someone, just keep quiet. But yeah, after using Minoxidil for like 6-7 months, I started getting my hair back, but a lot of those new hair were white. And like I said, I was completely fine with it, but then somebody commented that, oh, you're getting white hair, and then they started bothering me way too much. And as I was using Minoxidil daily, it was very irritating. I was at a point where I was ready to just shave my scalp because I was just in pain. It was very irritating, very itchy. And after using Minoxidil for like a year, I decided to quit using Minoxidil. I read online that all the hair that you got from Minoxidil, they will shed after you will stop using Minoxidil. In the first month, I didn't experience any hair fall. I was absolutely fine with it. But after like a month, I started noticing hair fall. And with time, it got more and more intense. It got really intense. I was freaking out again that I'm losing my hair again. And I was scared to use Minoxidil again because it was very itchy and making my scalp really irritated. And I was getting white hair from it. I got a comment a few months ago. Somebody asked me what I did about getting white hair from Minoxidil. I'm still getting white hair. It's been like 4 years now. But I'm still getting white hair. I have a lot of white hair on the sides. I'm thinking about dyeing my hair, so I might do that really soon. But yeah, with Minoxidil, I got a lot of white hair. It was very irritating, made my scalp really itchy as well. So that was my experience with Minoxidil. Yes, I started getting hair back from it after using it every day for like 6-7 months. I started noticing new hair, but a lot of those new hair were white. And I had to quit at the end because it was just very irritating and those white hair were bothering me way too much. I kind of got used to of them, but still to this day, every time I look at myself in the mirror, I always see the white hair first. I just don't know how to ignore them. So I might dye my hair soon. 2 years ago, I read this study where they tried rosemary oil and minoxidil on different people and the results were very similar. I read that study and I started using rosemary oil. I started using rosemary essential oil. I did a whole video about it. I will leave the link in the description. The video is in detail how I use rosemary essential oil, and I will put a clip here where I shared before and after. So this is how my scalp condition was 1 year, 4 months ago. This is how my scalp condition was after using rosemary essential oil for 6 months. This is how my scalp condition was after using rosemary essential oil for a year. And this is how my scalp is after using rosemary essential oil for 1 year, 4 months. So definitely check out that video if you want to know how I use rosemary essential oil and how I regrow my hair back with it. But yeah, 2 years ago, I read that study and I started using rosemary essential oil. It's been 2 years since I'm using it constantly and my results were amazing. In my experience, this is way less irritating than minoxidil. Yes, the studies are still very limited on rosemary essential oil, rosemary oil, but my experience with this was great and I will continue to use this. Not only this was way less irritating than minoxidil, it was also very easy to use. I just mixed 3 to 4 drops of this in my shampoo and I use this on my scalp. It is very easy to use. I think that's why I did it for 2 years and I will continue to do it because it's just really easy to use. Again, I did a whole video about this topic, how I use rosemary essential oil on my scalp, how many times I use it. So please go check that video out. I will leave it in the description, first link in the description. So yeah, this was my experience with minoxidil and the side effects that I experienced with it. Yes, I started getting my hair back with minoxidil, but the side effects were very noticeable as well. I started getting white hair from it. It was making my scalp really itchy and dry and sensitive. So at the end, I had to quit using minoxidil. Before you use minoxidil, definitely ask your doctor first because side effects are noticeable. Definitely ask them everything first before you use it. I really hope this video will help somebody. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.